Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a very quick video on how to do a brow block, so let's just get started straight away. Step one is going to be to clean your brows. You don't want any oil, you don't want any product in the area, so just give them a nice quick clean. We can just brush them up whilst they're drying, kind of get them into like a flat shape. I'm just drying them and you can see I've kind of like flattened down the hair. So next we're going to go in with our glue stick. You can literally use any glue stick. I know a lot of people use the purple one so they can like see where they're putting it. I don't feel the need to buy that when I can buy this for like €1. So you can literally use just like craft glue stick. That's all you need. I like to just rub it on the back of my hand to get it nice and warm, just in case it's gone a little bit hard in the cupboard. And I hold my skin up here so it's kind of taut, and I just push it upwards through the brows. You want to do it like a little bit below the brow, a little bit above the brow. Really quickly, while the glue is still wet, is pull a spoolie through the hairs so they're as flat as possible. Only going to do this once, so make it count. The flatter you can get it, the better. Hold the top of the brow, swiping from below the brow up towards the forehead. Because if you go sideways, the hair is going to bunch up and it's going to be too thick, so you want to go straight up. That way it's going to be as thin as possible. I have had a few questions asking to do creative looks on here, and then someone asked for a brow block, so I'll start with the brow block. But if anyone has a specific creative look they want me to do or recreate, please DM it to me and I'll recreate it. And you're going to leave that layer to dry. Have a quick feel. If it's not tacky, you can move on to layer number 2. Again, we're just doing the exact same thing. I think it's important to just make sure you wait between layers. If you try go over it when it's still wet, the glue will start to like crumble up, so you really need to just like give it a minute or two. I will say the best thing you can do is just practice. I'll put in some pictures of like my first ever ones so you can see. They're obviously not perfect, so practice. Okay, this side is ready. 3 layers is usually all I do, so this is our third and final layer of glue. The third one is always hard to push through. Ooh. There we go. A big mistake that I made in the past, and I've seen a lot of people make, is that they put the glue, like they try and keep the glue like literally just like here and here, when in reality you want it like the glue on me is going from like there to there. Like you're kind of like putting it in this like little protective seal. Okay, I'm gonna give you an up close of my eyebrows now after 3 layers of glue. There's just no movement, like nothing is gonna make them move. Next step would be color corrector if you need it. My eyebrows aren't dark enough, so I don't need to color correct them, but a peach color corrector is what you would go in with. My next step is going to be the P. Louise base. This is basically like a really thick concealer. Comes out like this. The coverage is crazy. All I do is pick it up on a flat concealer brush. I start from the top of my eyebrow and I just make sure to do upward motions like that. This way I can't disturb the hair. There's one side done, and then we'll do the other side. Get some normal eye base. This is just from Craetive, and I'll just apply this to the lid just to fill it in. I don't like bringing the blank canvas all the way down onto my lid just because it is that little bit thicker. Then you're just going to leave it like that for a few minutes. This base dries down matte. I don't use powder over it until the very end of the makeup, and that's if I need to put powder on it. I think that's when it starts to go crispy and crunchy. But you're going to leave that for a few minutes. You could like put on your foundation if you wanted to, put on your bronzer, and let this product just start to set down because it will dry down matte.
One eternity later.
Then you're going to get your normal concealer brush and you're really gently going to tap out those edges that you have. Now it's basically done, but if you were to go in with powder, let me show you how. I feel like people go in with a big pot of translucent powder on a powder puff and they and all it does is cling. That is not what you want to do. I literally just use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder, get a little bit on a fluffy brush, and literally all I do is, that is all I would do. And this is the brow block up close. Incredibly smooth. I really hope this video helped any creative makeup artists that are learning. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.